Interesting. All right, well, that's definitely that move right there, guys. That rally, a big pop higher. Looks like we didn't have as much of a drop there, but does more price swings. So, and the moon card's price swings with a sharp drop in it. Sometimes it's either or. So we had a bit of price swings in there. It looks like. There we go. Some move right there. Still above that resistance too. Interesting. Well, I'd say we're in the sun card at this point, so this was a revisiting of a price level. What day was that? 26th. So the 27th really ended up being the sharp dip within a period of sideways rotation, and then the following day is the sun card. Boom. So we should have a notable like this big move to the upside, guys. There's a low correlator here, a reversal at the end of the day, and a low correlator, and we sell off from this poke up through resistance. It's followed by a move back down. It's interesting. This right here, this abundance card correlates to the month card. They're not always the strongest correlations, things like that, but it's very similar to the lovers card, or the love card, excuse me. So this could really be that poke up higher, and then we stay there briefly and come back down. We do have another bullish day. Well, matter of fact, we might already be in the gain card. I'd say this is sun card and gain card, because we should see another trough, or an important trough, or another month's low relatively soon. I know we only have 2 days left. May carry over until the following month. When you look at the overview for August, the first day of the month is the high, so that would make sense that we're moving lower. But I would have expected to see a low, like a lower here. I figured this is the pop higher, but in any case, we pop out higher here. Low, high. There should be a piece of news that comes out around now. We're at the upper end of the range. See that? We're at the upper end of the RSI, so we're overbought territory. We're also in the money flow index, we're in reversal territory. We also have a cash out opportunity here at the end of the day when we start rotating sideways along support. Looks like that's basically what we've been doing here. So cash out opportunity and a reversal that'll take place right around the close. Looks like we have a lower low tomorrow, but a move higher out of that lower low. And there's important resistance highlighted tomorrow. Taking any questions you guys might have. You can also follow along with us, guys, on TikTok. You can also follow along with us on our YouTube channel, Tarot for Traders. It's just like the TikTok, but instead of the number 4, it's the word FOR. If you haven't taken long profits here, guys, where's that drop? Wow. Nullified. Probably means that this drop is in the post market. I would have expected it here based on these 2 big moves out of overbought territory or oversold territory that we see here early in the day. But if you have some long positions and you're doing day trades, obviously you want to get out now, but there's a reversal on its way. Looks like we already probably started it. You guys have any questions? Anything that you want to ask? I'm going to be doing readings all day, so the sooner I get off, the more readings I get done, but I wanted to make sure that I got on. This is an opportune day for me to do readings, as opposed to like tomorrow or the next day. If there's any stocks or crypto that you want to see come out for August, we got a couple days left. I'm doing a dump, a bunch of readings that are coming out over the next couple of days, which is awesome. I can do this because I'm not trading. It's like, wow, like different lifestyle. I can actually do stuff during the day. I should have seen that. Looking at it, I probably saw this as a bearish day. And what I should have seen, this right here really should have really told me everything I needed to know. There's another one here as well. But for whatever reason, I didn't pay attention to those. We also have, looks like a cash out opportunity in the following day on the 28th. Ooh, that would have been a nice juicy trade right there. I mean, actually, matter of fact, I do remember seeing this as a bullish day, but I just saw a gap. So obviously the drop's on the other end. Because like it's a nullified theme card, right? So in some way, the behavior of the day kind of like counteracts this. It becomes irrelevant. So in other words, there's a big move higher followed by a big drop, right? Or there's a drop that kind of cancels it out. It's also nullified here in the high correlator. So the high is kind of canceled out with the drop. So I should have seen that. I really should have seen that. But I'm excited now that I have more time. I can really look into these things a lot deeper. Because from a logic standpoint, one would deduce if the high is canceled out, then wherever the high is on this day, there's going to be a move afterwards that cancels it out, right? But sometimes there's just too much going on to deduce all of this information, or deduce from all of this information, I should say. Could there be a correlation on tomorrow's open placement? Science, gap down tonight to science, then bullish run until 3-4 tomorrow. Yeesh. It's another kind of like murky day. Even the trade opportunity is to play both directions in the market. It's hard for me to say, man. I don't want to say because I'm not confident. Like sometimes I just don't get enough information, and that's where you gotta see what happens. Yeah, man. How crazy is it? It's like even I do it, dude. Even I do it, Philip. Like literally, especially because when I was learning, I made so many mistakes, and they were big financial mistakes. Like I had to go back to work and make money again, and then come back and try again several times. That was my trading mistakes, not the analysis, the SO meta analysis, right? And so like that's why I always say when I doubt myself, that's doubt equals losses. But again, I don't always get the information. It's really hard for me to determine direction tomorrow, because it's a price point that's highlighted. Also, we have a lot of like ambiguous, like both direction type of cards. The caution, the prudence card. Sometimes the happiness card has a little bit of bullish energy in it. Then we've got this volatile prince card. We've got this sideways rotation card around a high, and then a downward, then back and forth erratic. I mean, it's going to be an interesting day. And I would not necessarily bet on a gap down. It's just not clear. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but it's very unclear to me. I'm so ready to get into the August reading. When I did this July reading, I was still coming out of the June funk that I was in, and you can see how energy affects everything. The funk was created because I was forced to do readings during retrograde, and that messed with my accuracy, and I was down on myself. You know, I mean, it happens to the best of us, dude. Not that I'm the best of us, but it happens to the best of us, I'm sure. Yeah, I would say probably a smart play, Philip. That's what I would do in this circumstance. That's what the disciplined me would do in this circumstance, I should say, because sometimes I am impulsive. That would be the wise play. Especially because tomorrow, once we open... So, like, when you don't know, like, it doesn't mean that you can't get a ton of information. So, like, that's just it. Like, you get bits and pieces of information from the reading for tomorrow that you wouldn't get anywhere else. Doesn't necessarily clearly identify up or down for you. But when you're in it tomorrow, in the moment, and the chart is doing what it's doing, you'll be able to use this as a guide. You'll see what I mean when you look at it tomorrow, and that will give you a lot of valuable information, even without knowing necessarily which direction it's going. This is a day where the SO meta analysis would really benefit somebody with technical analysis experience. It's not a day for like a novice trader. So like somebody like Philip would be able to trade tomorrow based on like seeing what the cards are saying in the present moment of that time, if that makes sense. So we're submitting the TikTok after I get off of this live broadcast. We're submitting the Kickstarter. It's basically done. I'm just gonna look through it one more time, and we're submitting, and it's pretty dope. It really came together quite nicely. I'm excited about it, guys. Really excited about it. We need you guys. We really need you guys. We're looking to raise $100,000. We have a lifetime option where like you donate a certain amount, and it's a monthly subscription. You'll never have to pay. But in any case, we really need that money to keep going. Either that or I'll find something else, some other tactic, but that would be the best case scenario. That's what we're looking for, really. All right, guys, give you like another minute or two if anybody has any questions, any stocks, any tickers or commodities or cryptocurrencies that you're interested in seeing an August reading for. I may be able to get to it. I'm looking to do all of September and October before August 20th as well, because that way I've got all of Mercury retrograde's predictions done ahead of Mercury retrograde, and that's ideal. That's how you want to go into retrograde. It's a long, long retrograde too, and it ends in an eclipse season. So, yikes! No tickers, nothing you guys want to see. We got the silver reading coming out tomorrow for private paying customers. FYI, guys. So if you're interested in the silver monthly, there's a paid subscription for that, and that guarantees that we keep doing it every month, versus like it being a crapshoot if we get to it or not. Yeah. So there's that. Alright guys, I'm gonna hop off, get to some readings, look for some stuff to come out tonight. There's a lot of stuff, and then after that stuff comes out, I drop some content from New York, and then I'm gonna do September and October. A lot of stuff in the next couple of weeks, starting today. Alright guys, thanks for your support, thanks for watching. Remember guys, when you make money from these readings, pay it forward. And hey, it never hurts. You can always pay a little bit back to us here at Kapproveb on the Cash App. That helps support our channel as well.